Welcome to the NetSuite Executive Overview solution for software companies. Today's solution leverages expertise from implementing over 1,700 customers. In this demonstration, you will see how software companies leverage NetSuite to increase business visibility and complete key tasks more efficiently. Before implementing NetSuite, software companies face a similar set of business challenges, including disparate systems architecture with little communication between departments. This approach increases errors, wastes time, and decreases visibility to real-time operating results. The reporting results that are produced are often very limited, with no dashboards or formula-driven metrics. And with limited reporting and no unified view of the customer, software companies aren't maximizing customer satisfaction or retention. And finally, as the businesses look to scale, internal controls, SOX compliance, and automating the manual processes at period close become essential. So NetSuite developed the software industry solution based on knowledge of leading practices from an extensive customer base. With NetSuite's cloud-based and real-time architecture, results are always real-time and drillable. NetSuite pushes key performance indicators and alerts of the essential tasks to the relevant business users. And with the Customer 360, NetSuite offers a unified view of your customers, everything from automated collection emails to financial performance. And finally, reminders will help your team stay organized and effective. Now to the demonstration. Here is the controller's home dashboard. Your NetSuite application will be available day one with a complete set of roles, dashboards, KPIs, and reports, such as the ones shown here. The NetSuite application has been pre-configured with leading practices based upon feedback garnered from thousands of software and high-tech companies that run their business on the NetSuite platform. Today, with NetSuite, you can take advantage of this best-in-class foundation that comes pre-built and ready for you to start running your business from the moment you first log in. Of course, you can still tailor NetSuite to make it your own, but you don't have to start from scratch. You'll have predefined roles out of the box, which are easily modifiable. Roles are used to control the views, the functions, and the data to which a user has access, and are the means by which segregation of duties are implemented. From a navigation perspective, NetSuite is extremely intuitive. The benefit is that with NetSuite, not only does the amount of data that you track greatly increase, but so does the ease of which you can access that data. In addition, when onboarding new employees, you don't need to worry about training them on a new application, as NetSuite's user interface is very straightforward and easy to learn. Tabs are the most basic way to navigate. Everything provisioned to your NetSuite application is encompassed somewhere within the tabs. So if you want to create an invoice, you can drop down on Customers, Sales, Create an Invoice. Or if you want to create a vendor bill, you can drop down on Vendors, Purchases, Enter Bills. If there's a specific report you need, NetSuite comes with over 200 reports out of the box on day one. And if it's a financial report you're looking for, here are all your financial reports. In addition, each tab is a dashboard. So you don't need to take all the information that's relevant to you and put it onto one screen. You can start to logically organize information amongst your tabs. For example, the Suite View tab, used to aggregate all the analytics you're currently creating manually in Excel. You can compare key performance indicators, quarterly expenses trending over time, quarterly cash flow trending over time, or income. You can filter the Suite View tab by subsidiary and easily toggle to a UK or a Canadian subsidiary view of the business in the functional currency of that sub. There's no need to have multiple instances or to toggle between subsidiary and consolidated application instances. In addition to tabs, you'll also have shortcuts, which you can use as bookmarks in a web browser, or recent records, which is like your breadcrumbs trail. And really the most powerful way to navigate NetSuite is the global search. The global search is a truly global search. It is not subsidiary specific or specific to any particular module. So you can find records, transactions, documents, journal entries, reports, all from the global search. So if a customer is calling you and they're referencing an invoice number 110, you can simply type in, it's an alphanumeric search, INV 110, and up pops the invoice. If you'd rather see a consolidated view of that customer above the cloud, you can simply type CU and above, and that customer is available for you to drill into. This customer record is called the Customer 360. It will give you maximum insight into your customer relationships. You'll be able to see all contact information and all messages, both user-created and system-generated. So here, you may see a message that was system-generated based on a workflow for an invoice that is outstanding and over a certain number of days overdue, automatically generated by NetSuite and dynamically pinned back to the customer record. If you need to leave a note for somebody on your team regarding this customer, you can do that under Activities. Or maybe you want to log a particular phone call. You can do that as well. There's a file cabinet where you can store all contracts or any relevant documents particular to this customer. Under the Sales dropdown, you can see every single transaction that relates to this customer with filters where you can sort through invoice or order or payment type. You can also see every single item that this customer has purchased and what is currently live in their install base. If you toggle over to the Financial subtab, you'll be able to see how much of this customer's balance is overdue. What buckets does that overdue balance fall into with a little mini AR agent? You can see unbilled orders, as well as assigning a credit limit to this customer and not letting them book any transactions if that credit limit is exceeded. And finally, NetSuite is PCI compliant, so you're able to store credit cards right on the customer record in an encrypted manner. In addition to company performance dashboards, you'll also have a customer-specific dashboard. So you'll have increased visibility to customer trends and operating results. Here is a dashboard specific only to the metrics of above the cloud. You can see how orders are trending over time, how their revenue was trending over time, or even the average days to pay an outstanding invoice. Let's take a look at the home dashboard of the controller. The boxes on the dashboard are called portlets. NetSuite provides a number of pre-configured portlets that will help you be more efficient and increase visibility, but you will also have the ability to personalize your dashboards. There's no IT assistance required to add or remove content. In addition, the dashboards are all real-time, so when a transaction is saved, you'll see these portlets updating automatically. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a series of KPIs. NetSuite provides standard KPIs out of the box that are relevant to most software companies, but adding custom KPIs is easy and again does not require technical knowledge. The KPIs are extremely dynamic. If you notice a trend in your financial performance, say for example that expenses are trending 218% increased this year compared to last year, and you want more information, you have the ability to drill into that figure. So if you drill into this period, $438,000 expenses, you're taken to the income statement. And from the income statement, you could compare February to March and refresh the report, and you can see the comparison amongst the accounts. You might see that $300,000 was the increase on advertising expense compared to $50,000 a period ago. If you want to drill in and explore that expense further, you can drill into the income statement and see the source transactions that make up that account balance. Drilling a step further, you're now taken back to the source document. So in 3 clicks, you went from the home dashboard key performance indicator trending over time to a source document that is accounting for the increase in your operating expenses. Here, you have a bill that is paid in full for a high-tech trade show. If you have questions about the bill, you could open the particular bill in the Communications tab, where it's saved as a PDF. If you want to see the related records, you can dynamically link to the payment record that is associated with this bill. Or you can go to the full GL impact, and you can see not just one subledger, you can see the full GL impact, both accounts payable and the advertising expense. The financial performance scorecard is very similar to a key performance indicator, except the scorecard lets you perform statistical trend analysis across many time periods. You can also apply metrics against each other in a formulaic fashion. Say, for example, you want to click into gross margin. You can see that it is defined as revenue minus cost of sales divided by revenue. So you can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division to create dynamic formula-driven metric analysis. You will no longer be downloading information and creating these metrics manually in Excel. And finally, you will have reminders. Reminders are really proactive alerts. They help you do your job. You will have automated accrual-based accounting reminders, such as amortization entries pending or revenue recognition entries pending. You will have workflow-driven reminders, like sales orders to approve, purchase orders, or expense reports. And finally, you will have managerial reminders, like this invoices greater than 30 days, more than 100K. If there is a reminder that's specific to your job, say you're not concerned with all overdue invoices, but just a small subset of invoices, you can create that reminder for yourself and dynamically put it on your home dashboard. So here you have a search that's just invoices greater than 30 days, more than 100K, and just like everything else on your home dashboard, it can be drilled into. So if you have a specific question about the 8 invoices that fit this subset of criteria, you can drill all the way back to that invoice straight from the reminder. So what does this mean for your business? Using the industry expertise from implementing over 1,700 software companies, the NetSuite software industry solution will improve visibility to the business with full drill down capabilities across all departments and all subsidiaries worldwide. You will have a real-time and dynamic dashboard with metric-driven trend analysis. You will have reminders and accrual-based accounting automation to increase efficiency and decrease manual processes. In summary, with the NetSuite software industry solution as the core, you will have the necessary tools to scale with your business. Leveraging these leading practices in conjunction with NetSuite's leading practices for other functional business areas, your processes, activities, and systems will be aligned with the foremost methods in the software industry.